Hi, my name is Tyler. I'm here to talk about the issue of immigration. This issue is a controversial one that has been in the news a lot in recent months and years. This is an issue that people are split on, with some calling for walls on our borders and tougher immigration laws, and others that argue that this nation is created by immigrants that make this country better. In this video, we will identify some of the stereotypes about immigrants that are used to justify their exclusion and evaluate whether or not these claims are valid. A common stereotype we hear about immigrants is they increase the crime rate. In this clip, Laura Ingraham makes the argument that immigrants are causing crime and the U.S. government is not doing anything about it.
An illegal immigrant, Jose Duran Romero, slammed into an ambulance carrying a mother and her 3-year-old boy in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. His alcohol blood level was double the legal limit. He injured the mother and the driver, and the little boy is dead. How many innocent lives have to be lost before the U.S. Congress focuses on the well-being of American citizens and legal immigrants rather than kowtowing to La Raza and the business lobby? We're all waiting.
While some people may agree with Laura Ingraham, organizations like the New York Times would say otherwise. For example, Anna Flagg from the New York Times writes, in 136 metro areas, almost 70% of those studied, the immigrant population increased between 1980 and 2016, while the crime rate stayed stable or fell. This demonstrates that immigration does not increase the crime rate, it actually decreases it. It refutes the stereotype that immigrants are criminals because the crime rate has gone down. Another common stereotype we hear about immigrants is that they take American jobs. In this clip, Laura Ingraham makes the argument that Americans can't get jobs because immigrants are taking them all.
I was in a position where I desperately needed a job, and I went around to these locations that Dick said were only Hispanics, like in the restaurants, for example, in the kitchen, and I couldn't even get my foot in the door.
I've got 38 years experience in heavy demolition, and I've got turned down for 3 jobs because I don't speak Spanish.
Now, for a fair wage, Americans will do and have done these jobs, Senator
While
Durbin.
some people may agree with Laura Ingraham, organizations like Vice News would say otherwise. According to Vice News, who is a TV program, Americans do not want the jobs that immigrants take. In this clip, you will see an interview of people seeing if they will accept to work in a dairy farm.
All right. Would you be interested in working on a dairy farm by chance?
No, thank you.
No.
Not right now.
It's not my kind of job.
Hey, guys.
I don't know about.
Can I ask you a quick question?
I don't speak a lot, but.
¿Hablas español?
Sí.
Sí? It pays about $9 plus housing.
Cool.
Quiero preguntarle si querían trabajar en una lechería.
Sí, hay trabajo mañana mismo. Seguro que
Sí?
This video demonstrates that jobs that immigrants take are wanted by Americans. It refutes the stereotype that immigrants take jobs from Americans because the jobs that they have, Americans don't want. Resentment of immigrants isn't a new thing. It has been going on as long as immigrants have been coming to this country. For example, when the Chinese came to America and looked to prosper, they were treated unfairly. The US government made the Chinese Exclusion Act just to stop the Chinese from coming to America. Similar to today, the stereotype was unfair because we are excluding a group of people from our country because of their race. This is similar to now because now we are trying to build a wall to stop immigrants from crossing the border to the US. However untrue this widespread belief was, it compelled people to resent and even exclude people from this group by making a law or building a wall to stop immigrants from coming to the US. What we should have learned from this is, immigrants do not cause as much harm as people say they do. If we would have learned this lesson before, we would not be dealing with immigrant problems today like the wall.